Good morning. Live, Learn, Grow. Checking in with you. Once again, I just want to say congratulations to everybody that showed up last night. We had a really great workout. We did a few samplings on food, and the other thing that I really wanted to get into was a film as well as this information. And the only reason I tried to cram it all into one night is because we are not able to meet today. So I was not able to break it up into two parts. But when we get together, I will give you some motivation and additional encouragement in this process. So, live, learn, grow. Remember that change starts here today with you. You have made the choice to live. And this is something that you can get up every day and say because you are a part of Live, Learn, Grow. You have made that choice, right? So repeat, I have made the choice to live. I am learning and I will grow. Be present for your process. What class did you ever attend in school and pass with a good grade without showing up? There probably wasn't one that you can really think of unless you were cheating somewhere. But this is not class, right? This is totally different, and you must be a part of this process. You've got to be present for it in order to get the results that you want. And so being present is existing in progress and attending. So attend, be an active participant in your process, okay? Don't just let life happen to you. Don't be in a constant state of reacting. Basically, we can go throughout our day and different things come at us, especially if you're a mother, you're a wife, you're a father, you're a provider. We have responsibilities in life, and other people's agenda will come at us a lot of the time, and what we end up doing is reacting to that. We're constantly reacting to an influence of another, as opposed to being the ones that are causing the action, right? Like we have to get off of the defense in our life. And defense is nothing but blocking, right? Blocking something that's coming at you from all different angles. And it happens all the time. But in order to move forward, we must get off of it, right? We've got to get on the offense. I'm not a big sports person, but I know that you have a defense and you have an offense. And the defense spends all their time blocking. And the offense is the one that's running for the goal. They're the ones taking action. They're the ones that are performing in play. As you can see, the word act means to, thing done, perform in play, to produce an effect. Run for your goal. Be the one producing the effect in your life. Pick a side. You cannot play both defense and offense. You've got to pick a side. And if you're running for your goal, then you're not on the defense. And so I just kind of want to charge you to say, be crazy enough to give it to God. Have a childlike faith in the areas where you're weak and you can't see how you're going to get through it. Give it to God, because in your weakness, He is strong. He can get you through anything. And I give you this Bible verse, and it's John 15:5, and it says that I am the vine, you are the branches. He who abides in me and I in him bears much fruit. For without me you can do nothing. So I put all of it on God. I would be amiss if I did not introduce you to my source and my resource, right? And that is the bottom line of it all. It's all God. I say it all the time, where this program came from. It's all God. I don't take credit for that because, like the scripture says, without Him I can do nothing. So like you see a stick on the ground, that stick is in a process of dying. But so long as it's attached to the branch, attached to the vine, it is producing much fruit. And that's the same for us. So be an agent of change. Get the excuses out of the way. Eliminate the excuses. Get off the defense. Let God be your defense. You know what I'm saying? An agent of change is a person that's acting or doing business for change. Allow yourself the freedom to become a product of the process. And that means freeing yourself from the things that bind you. Recognize that you are in process, that you will grow so long as you go through the process. And in the areas you're weak, give it to God and believe that He can do things that you have no idea of how He can do it, but you know that He will. Okay, so live, learn, grow. I'm encouraging you. I just want to, reaffirm to you that what you are doing is the beginning of a lifestyle change. Period. God's brought me through a lot, so I must have a responsibility to share that with other people. That's what He told me to do, right? But I know that it can happen. And despite what you see right now and today, it doesn't mean that you won't be at the place that you're striving for in a month, in a few weeks, or even tomorrow. So take note of all the small victories that you have noticed along the way, non-scale victories, scale victories, whatever they are, they're all inclusive. They all count. They all matter. Just continue to give into this process. Live. You've already made that choice, right? And continue to learn. Watch the films. Plug into the process. Do the posts. Show up when you can for the workouts, and just to be, a part of connecting with the group and grow. And that's all to it. And that's what this is about. So I hope that you have a great day. Be powerful. This is the start of week 2. So you're hanging in there and you're doing an awesome job. Have a wonderful day. Live, learn, grow.